People who live in an apartment complex in Fountain City have been told no flag flying in front of their units.
The mandate banning flags is among several new controversial rules issued for residents at Hillside Apartments last month.
6 on your side consumer reporter Don Dare talked with some military veterans who object strongly to some of those regulations. Don.
Well, yes, Lori, one vet said he draws the line at having to remove the American flag. However, there are several new rules that do make sense to some of the residents. For instance, no grills are allowed on the property to prevent the potential of a fire, nor is any heavy furniture allowed in any common area. But when it comes to security cameras, doormats, and flags, there is a lot of opposition.
Brandon Davis is proud of the American flag. As a Navy vet, he was taught to honor and respect it. That's why he flies it outside his apartment in Fountain City, where he's lived for 3 years. However, Brun Property Management is enforcing new rules for the complex. It says no flags, and a deadline was set for enforcement. A walkthrough was scheduled for August 3rd to ensure the regulations were being followed. That date has now been moved to August 9th. The flags are still flying. Residents at Hillside Apartments received a list of 13 new regulations in early July.
One of the first rules that they has is no planters, flags, or decorations of any kind. You know, I'm not taking my flags down, not until I move, and that's my right to fly them. And if they have a problem with that, then maybe we need to start asking some tougher questions.
I went through boot camp, I served for this country, and to be able to be told that, look, you can't have a U.S. flag outside of your place. You know, it's a kick in the teeth to somebody like us.
Brad Brooks is an Army veteran who served for 6 years.
We sacrificed a piece of ourselves for this country, and to be treated like it's no big deal, that we should just be expected to follow these rules, it angers me.
Another new rule says doorbell cameras and surveillance systems are not allowed at the apartment complex.
There's rules in there that I have questions about because I have children. One of my vehicles was actually broken into here, which is why I followed suit with a camera pointing out my window, and they told me I can't do that. And I said, why? And they said, well, it's in our rules. I said, there is no legal precedent for you to be able to say this. I said, well, it's for the privacy of our neighbors.
Brandon has a security camera inside his unit. It points toward his SUV that was once vandalized.
My own cameras are inside my own house, so how can they legally tell me what I can and can't put inside my own property?
Another rule says planters are not allowed. Patio furniture like chairs are a no-no as well. If families want to go outside their unit, they'll have to sit on the stairway.
I have never heard any more ridiculous rules in my life. No patio furniture.
There is even a new regulation specifying the type of doormat that's permitted.
I see some mats in front of your door there.
Well, that's all we're allowed to have. It does specify that we can have mats, but it can only say the word welcome on it.
You're kidding me.
So bienvenido, I guess, would be out of the question.
We went to Brun Property Management to get answers to some of the questions.
I'd like to talk to Mr. Brun, please.
The receptionist said Mark Brun was not in. That was 5 days ago.
We want to talk to him about the new rules and regulations.
We received this letter today from Mark Brun. Regarding the flag, it states, we understand the concerns raised by residents who are military veterans. Brun Property Management respects their sacrifices. The intention of the rule is to ensure a uniform appearance. Residents should contact the management to discuss alternative ways to display flags. Regarding no cameras and surveillance systems, the rule is aimed at fostering a sense of community and shared spaces without infringing on anyone's privacy.
As a veteran, being told that you can't fly the flag...
Yeah, that's a no-no. That's where I draw the line.
Now, Brun Property Management said it believes the new rules are essential for maintaining a peaceful living environment. Company president also said he is committed to open communication and willing to discuss concerns with his residents. Those we talked with said they do have concerns and do want to talk to property management to come up with some of those solutions. Bo?
Don, thank you. If you have a consumer question for Don, send him an email at ddare@wat.com. You can also give him a call. The phone number 865-633-6923.